There's... Okay, I've hit the button that says go live. Is this working? Are people hearing me? One sec. Crank up the volume a little bit. Is that better? Yes. Am I too loud? Am I too quiet? Are we all good here? Are we all good here, folks? Could be a bit louder. Okay, I'm just on full whack. There we are. I am the loudest I can be right now, so don't ask me to be louder. Only 6 minutes late. I know. You can tell. You can tell I grew up with British Railways. Let's see. Railroads online. Perfect volume. Sounds good here. Hello, Malcolm Loud. The bass is great. Hello. Okay. Welcome to a very new experience for me. This is me. Well, as you can see, I know what I'm doing with Railroads Online. I've got a setup going here, but yeah, you probably know from COVID. I got tweets and whatever. I've got COVID, and so I'm stuck here now. So oh, Merry Christmas! It's Christmas in your time zone, Broadster. Merry Christmas to you. It only kills. Oh, it only kills the weak and feeble. No, no. There are two. That's. I don't want to say too soon, but oh man. But yeah, Merry Christmas to you all. As you can probably tell from me saying so many times, I have absolutely no idea where this whole video stream thing is going to go. I don't know if this is going to be... I don't know how well this is going to go. I'm probably going to derail the train. If it goes that way, I might end up making a new server and just letting it be public and seeing what kind of absolute mess you lot make of it. Chris Eden Green says hello. Hello, Chris. Nice to see you. I didn't respond to your message, but I thank you for the advice, or well, offer of advice. I've managed to figure it out somehow. God knows how. Yeah, I'm just stumbling for time. This is my locomotive. Who cares? Oh god, I'm bouncing. One sec, let me just give it. I love that. Was that whistle loud enough as well? Just let me know. Just spam yes or no in the chat, because that's the only way anything's going to happen in this stream. We'll need some firewood. Just whack that in there. Oh god! there's a little bit of a delay between what I say and when it appears in the chat. It's just a torrent of just yes, yes, yes. Oh god. Oh, this is going to be an absolute hellish stream. I also apologise in advance to any young children watching, because there is a very good chance I will end up swearing unintentionally. Also, if you can hear my keyboard clatter, that's because my microphone is currently resting on my keyboard. Oh man, this whole setup is a mess. RK mayonnaise, yes or no? That depends, really, what the context is. Is this like mayonnaise on a sandwich? Is this mayonnaise just eating it out of the jar, like with a spoon? There's a lot of there's a lot of ways to answer that question, really. On the Furness Railway K2, that question has been asked by about 8 times now. So I will say it's not on my list. I may give it a look, but for future, it's a maybe. I can't say it is a yes, but it's a maybe. American or British locomotives? What do you prefer? I'd say, both have their own sort of appeals. It's just Americans are very much built for purpose. You know, they've got valves everywhere, there's pipes everywhere. You know, they're very industrial, built for purpose. British locomotives, on the other hand, even like our, rugged freight locomotives and whatnot, like, they don't compare to Americans, but there's still an elegance to them. It's hard to describe. Hold on, let me just real quick see if I can put a setting on a chat just so people can't just spam questions, because otherwise this whole chat is going to become an absolute mess. Analytics, I don't want analytics. Closed captions. Oh boy. Now's not the time to say I don't have any mods on this chat either, so everyone's typing so fast I can barely read questions. I used to eat Marmite out of a jar with a spoon before I realised it was bad for me. Yeah, that's don't do that. A video on the American Freedom Train. I will look into that. I've seen that pop up. It sounds hilarious. Merry Chrysler to you too. Let's see. Okay, I've scrolled up a bit too much. Okay. Train Facts Guy, can I tell you, Train Facts Guy, I love you. I guess I love you too. Kina Midamaru. I butchered your last name there, but sure. Gracie Gal, could I become a mod? I've just met you, sweetheart. I can't promise anything. Let's see. Hornby or Lionel, which is better? You're gonna crucify me here. Some of you are gonna crucify me, but I'm not big into train modelling, honestly. I know Train Boy, he does a lot of that sort of stuff, and it's, a big part of the hobby, train spotting, but it's not something I've really gotten into, Maybe one day I will, but I can't give you a definitive opinion on that. What's your favourite locomotive? That's going to be asked quite a lot. I can't say I have a favourite. I like the general sort of versatility of a lot of Great Western engines I like. Cliche, if you want to call me that, but it's just like they just designed the pannier tank and the 040 or 042s, and they were just like, yeah, there's not really much we can do to improve this, let's just stick with it, and they just stuck with it. I mean, I guess, ain't broke, don't fix it, but it's just one of those. Yeah, I like Great Western engines. North American Streamliner. You got to understand, chat, audience, however you wish for me to refer to you as. I am trying to multitask here. I'm trying to, look between the chat, back at screen, and it's just, I don't know how people do this. How does Germa do this? How does the Yogs cast? I don't know. Which do you prefer, Mallard, Flying Scotsman, or Tornado? Each has their own sort of appeal. Scotsman is, you know, the OG. Mallard is the record holder. Tornado is the new kid on the block. It's meh. Make a video about this. I'm an American and my favourite British locomotives are Castle and Southern Rail Q class. Not a bad pick. ToT, if you do read this, focus more on railroads online, because if you don't, you're going to need a lot of... I'm not going to say that word. I'm just going to say it now, by the way. If you ask a question and I end up not reading it out loud, or I don't acknowledge it in the slightest, it's because chat's moved way too fast. Let's see. Gay flag, gay flag, gay flag, trans flag, gay flag, gay flag, gay flag. Good for you. Good for you. Support to the community. What else? If you were to travel to any country and observe the railways there, which country would it be? There are so many, because, like, there is, like, you know how in, like, China, some, like, coal mines, whoops, wrong way, some coal mines are still using, like, they still use some steam locomotives at coal mines. That, just watching them actually in action would be, you know, bloody good fun. India, generally around Africa, really. I know that's a continent more than a country, but it's just a very different application. And again, some railways do still run steam. Not a lot anymore, I can't imagine, but you get videos every now and then. My thoughts on Virgin Railroad. Thought on the Prince of Wales. Alright chap, can't say I'd have a pint with him, but, you know, the locomotive. It'll be interesting to see how that'll turn out. I know I did the video on the P2s. Not gonna lie, not my best work. There was some, I think I said Doncaster is where they were building the locomotive instead of, well, there is one at Doncaster as well, but it's Didcot. Or is it Didcot? You see, this is why I butchered that, because I don't doubly check my sources. You know, it's why I pin a lot of the comments. Whenever someone corrects me and are not an arse about it, you know, I like to pin the comments because they prove me wrong, and that's important information I left out. So if I do get something wrong and you're not an arse about it, you will get your comment pinned. Should US nationalise its freight railroads, knowing how it played with you guys? I'm all for nationalisation. The thing is, I feel like the same thing will happen in the US as happened here, because this is, whether we like it or not, a very conservative country. It's pretty much my opinion why the railways closed down, because it's like, oh, why should we be spending public money on the public? And then it's like, yeah, why should we be spending public money on the public? And then we stop spending public money on the public, and then, oh wait, everything's gone to hell. That's basically my summary and my very narrow-minded eyesight of why British Railways failed. So my word's not gospel. Don't parrot me on that. I feel like a similar thing could happen in America. They'd just be like, why are we spending public money on public infrastructure? As great as it would be great though to see a country, especially like America, Canada, getting properly nationalised, properly functioning railroads would be. It would be nice to see, because boy, do you all need it. Let's see. Do a future video about Insular Lumber Company number 7, which is an 0660 from the Philippines. No way that train of thought is playing railroads online. Yes way that train of thought is praying? Amen. Playing railroads online. Any favourite Eastern European locomotives? Eastern Europe... It's not exactly a... I tend to stick to British and American, occasionally Australia, Canadian, that sort of thing, but I can't say I've looked into Eastern European. There's probably a lot of interesting stories there. Something about Railway Tycoon. Your favourite narrow gauge locomotive? Oh, that's... you can't pick one, can you? Because it's like trying to pick, you know, your favourite tree in a forest. They're all the same, but they're also... That's the wrong way. They're also the same, but they're also different, you know? Like the Fletcher Jennings engines, just all the Hunslets. One sec. It doesn't help I'm trying to do like 5 things at once. Can you say the name of the server you're playing on? I'm playing it with just one person, with me for now. This is mostly just as a sort of like background visual while I'm talking and acknowledging the audience. Like I said, I will perhaps make a public server a bit later. That is if, you know, the stream dies down, or if I just feel like releasing some absolute chaos on my brain, because I've seen some of the comments you people leave and they scare me. What do you think of German steam engines? They are very efficient. They do their job. There is no reason to dislike them. Talichlane and Dolgach, good. Let's see. Do I have any model trains? Not really. Not that I like collect. I've got like a few of those little display ones, like, you know, the ones mounted on like a plastic plinth. They're on my shelf. I've got a Flying Scotsman, Mallard, and City of Truro. I've got these 2 little wooden models. They're like, one's a Chinese locomotive, one's like a Korean one. It's one of those, you know, you get like those wooden sheets that you pull the parts out and you slot them together. That's what I've got currently on my shelf. Stood next to a picture of a... I think that's the Great Central Railway 440 and a Lego Optimus Prime. Yes, I have that on my shelf, don't judge me. Remember GWR Studios? I certainly do, buddy. I certainly do. What is your favourite British steam locomotive? We've been over this. Can you make a video about heritage railways? I was planning on doing something like that. I might do that at some point. I don't know. A lot of people are asking very big questions in chat. It's taking up a lot of space. Here in Brazil, we only have 2662 mallet. God, this is... God, it's like juggling cats. Look, the engine I have like in the game looks like it's from the Talichlin. I don't see that. What got you into trains and railways as a whole? You used to do film reviews, so trains is a bit out of left field, not complaining. I had a feeling like this was going to come up. I have always just been into trains. It is just... It stems from watching Thomas the Tank Engine when I'm little. I get a model train set, and then I like trains. I go to Heritage Railways, that builds up more. You know, it's just pretty much bog standard, really. I can't say it's like, you know, I didn't get on the Polar Express and my whole life changed. It was, you know, just a very sort of, I like trains. What got me to do Train of Thought was... it was, no joke, Train of Thought was a uni project. Essentially, I wanted to... in university, I did film reviews, some of you might know. I used to make film reviews. They're alright, I could make them better, could be worse. And I wrote this report on Train of Thought won't read this. I will. Sucks to be you. But yeah, I wrote this report on if I wanted to do YouTube full time, because it was a film and television production course, and I was trying to word it as like, doing YouTube is actually viable instead of, traditionally doing television. And over lockdown, I was in uni, but obviously I couldn't go into campus, so I was just really bored. And so on Discord, one of my friends just made a chat for me specifically to talk about trains, because I got drunk and started out loud being like, I want to talk about trains, they're so cool. And so I ended up, they ended up making me literally just a chat where I could post train facts, and they all just collected. And for a uni project, I thought, okay, how do I show that I can, be a professional YouTuber? Well, I'll put out a video once a week. It'll show that, I know how to edit, I know how to record sound, yada, yada, yada. And I just started doing Train of Thought, and it just absolutely took off. I genuinely had no idea how thirsty you were all for just train content. And I guess I got lucky. I scratched the itch. So that's why I got into doing Train of Thought. One sec. Look at the switch. I'm sorry, I'm a bit delirious, so I'm probably going to start doing stupid voices and referencing stupid memes at some point throughout the night. You've been warned. Okay, ToT, if you look down, press F in the cab, you control the train in third person. I know, but I like doing it this way. It's more fun. It makes me feel like I'm actually driving it. Like I'm not just sitting on my ass talking about trains. I'm actually, a train man. Let's go. Something I like about this one when I purchased it, it's got damn good acceleration. Don't ask me, what fucking locomotive... Nope, I swore. That's one on the swear tally. Don't ask me what locomotive it is, or when it was built, or whatever. Just because, again, American railroads aren't my speciality. Do you plan on making videos about South American locomotives? Maybe. Maybe. Any plans to visit railroad museums in the future? I visited the National Railway Museum in York. I posted pictures of that on Twitter. You can see my dad bod in all of its glory. I'd love to do some sort of meet and greet at some point. That would be nice, instead of hijacking Chris Eden Green's big American Railroad launch event. Instead of doing that. Sorry about that, Chris. Yeah, maybe I'll go to America. I'd like to go to America at some point. Just seems pretty neat. The issue is, my issue at least, I can't drive. And from what I understand about America, if you can't drive, you might as well be dead. So, let's see what else. I know a lot about Colorado narrow gauge. Wait, I know. Make a video about locomotives during the American Civil War. Maybe. A lot of you are asking me to make videos on specific steam locomotives, and I get it. You want, just that sort of content, but at the same time, the kind of videos I always like making is ones that anyone can watch. It's hard to sort of pin down when your audience is mainly train enthusiasts. But the kind of videos I like making on Train of Thought, at least, is just something a person who isn't big into railways or, steam locomotives or just train spotting kind of culture, they can click on and still enjoy. It's, why I enjoy making videos on obscure locomotives, or why there's no second class on British Railways. Just something you look at and think, huh, why is that? You don't have to be, a massive train buff, or, just something that relates to the general public. You can call that scandalous or whatever you want. It's just, it's the main reason why if someone comments, oh, do a video about this locomotive, that's not my kind of area of interest. I like, the quirky little stories. Two guys stealing a Great Western pannier tank because they're on the run from the police. That was absolutely hilarious. That's just sort of the content I do. Chris Eden Green does that sort of content you're after a bit better, where it's like, that here's when this locomotive was built, here's what it was built for, here's what it does, here's how many's left in preservation. That's more Chris Eden Green is. He's a lot better at doing that than I am. Thoughts on Raven A2 Pacific for the NER? Not too familiar with it. I probably should be, but I am not too familiar with it. Message redacted. What is your opinion of the LGBTQ plus community? Heretics, set them all on fire. Now, obviously, that's a joke. That's a joke. Please do not sacrifice me. That was a joke. Yeah, no. They're cool. Cool people. I meet, some of you've probably bite bumped into me on a Discord server at some point. I genuinely don't really give a shit. Like, that's for you. That's your life. Get on with it. As long as you don't force me to watch, I don't really care. Yeah, love you all. As strange as it sounds, I would like to go to a pride parade or something. I know it's one of those things where it's like, oh, straight white man, get the hell out of here for a lot of people. It's just, I don't want to intrude. That's it's part of that community. I don't want to just step in and be like, I'm a straight white man, I want to be here. I get why some people are against it. Apparently there's some good energy there. Some good energy. It's all about peace and love, can't argue. One second, put on the brakes here. Let's see. Don't apologise. I've got railroads online. Recently derailed, cancelled. Twitter's about to jump this man. Cancel time. Can I get a link to that Discord? That's a good way of thinking about it. Railroad Museum. Sorry, your railroad museum went bankrupt. Ouch. If you could own any railway in the world, what would it be? Ooh. I don't know, man. There's a lot of good railways. Ooh. I genuinely don't know. Let's see. Happily welcome to the Pride. I'm gonna sleep now. It's 3 a.m. there. Yeah, you sleep, buddy. Merry Christmas, by the way. But you go to sleep. Dream good dreams and get good presents. Switch. The render distance of the game always throws me off. It is weird. I know. Favorite steam locomotive. Again, can't narrow it down. There's too many. Some are just more. Some are funny. I like some because they're funny. Some are, just efficient. You just. Can you talk about how the South Manchuria Railway copied a lot of American designs? Maybe. Will you ever do a biggish video on the railways of the British Empire, highlighting the positive and negative? I think that would be quite interesting. The British Empire was a very interesting thing. I'm sure there are a lot of other countries that find it more interesting than others. interesting in very thick quotation marks. Maybe British Empire, I don't know. Merry Christmas, sorry I'm late. What is it like using trains as a regular part of life? It's pretty good. Honestly, it's one of the things that like genuinely surprises me when you get all these Americans that are like, not all Americans, like Canadians like that as well. Just generally countries where roads are prioritized more than public transport. Where it's like where you're like, I prefer my car. Public transport is terrible. I prefer going by my car. It's like you're stuck for hours at a time in your car. Meanwhile, and you have to sit straight forward facing the road, and I don't know how that doesn't drive you insane. Meanwhile, on a train, you just crack out your laptop or just crack out your phone, catch up on an episode of Critical Role or something. Just, it's not that difficult. You can do so much more on a train than you could just driving a car. I get it, it's a sense of personal freedom. I'm not going to judge you if you prefer car than rail, that's fine. But I really like the fact that I can just get anywhere in this country by just going to a train station, buying a ticket, and I can be there. Any chance about a video with the Southern Railway and the partnership with the Southern Railroad? I'll look into that. If you've got interesting stories, just email them to me. Or just anything worth, that would sort of fit my content. If you've got that, like, don't be afraid to just hit me with that DM, boy. Just slide into those DMs with the hot train facts. Will you do a face reveal? Probably not. Don't really see much point in it. Plus, I like just being a disconnected voice. It's the reason I've not revealed my name to anyone. If anyone does know my name, please be quiet, otherwise I will get you. I just like I can separate myself from my channel. I just like that. Because sometimes as soon as you put a face to something, it diminishes it a bit. I know I just talk about train facts on the internet, but that's just sort of my kind of opinion on that. Train often have toilets, and that itself makes it better. What are your opinion on the good old days from the Flying Pringle? What is that? Is that remake, that Thomas remake? I've not watched it. I don't really engage that much in the Thomas community. I just stay away from that. You all scare me. I'm just going to be perfectly honest here. I've seen your comments on my videos. You all scare me. Do you play TF2? I dabble. Been a while since I last properly played it. If I get bored of this, I might play it at some point if that's what chat wants. But it's been a while since I've played it. Favourite locomotive designer? So many. Gresley was a bit of an entrepreneur. Bullied was, just absolutely out there with his thinking. Stanier's had some good designs. You can't... Yeah, what's your favourite element of the periodic table, 0800 hot train talk. I don't know what that meant. Is it because I have a nice voice? Because that's the one thing I always get. I always talk to someone and eventually they'll just say, you have a nice voice, you know that? Yes, everyone bloody does. Everyone says it. And, it's a blessing and a curse because on the one hand, I like hearing myself talk. If I could, I would become a voice actor. On the other hand, when everyone tells you you have a nice voice, it's like, that's great and all. Are you going to pay me to do something with it? A bit selfish, I know, but it's nah. I could be doing with a better mic. What does your mic blow sound like? I'm not going to blow into my mic on the stream because I would rather not deafen my audience. Thank you very much. Driving for hours can indeed be a drag. Had to... Oh, one sec. Chat's going too quick. Had to drive from Denver to Chicago during my jaunt so I could film two big boys and a challenger between two museums. It took me 2 days. Oof. You have my pity. Do you have a favourite plane? No. I couldn't really answer that, honestly. If I did. First thing that pops to mind is Concorde, but everyone knows Concorde. I'm not really a big plane guy. You'd think, talking about trains, I'd be, big into all this sort of thing. Do you have any other hobbies other than YouTube and games? I like cooking. Not much of a hobby, but I like cooking. No, it's one of those where it's like, I'll be doing something, I'm like, this is a hobby, and then someone asks, and I don't know. It's because of you I learned of so many obscure engines. Thank you. You are welcome. It's true. Let's see. Right. If you could go back in time and save one engine for preservation, what would it that would otherwise be scrapped, which one would it be? This is a very, very important question. Which engine would I preserve that is extinct? I know so many of you would just say E2, E2, it's got to be the E2. Not the E2. Never the E2. I don't know, there are a lot of really good engines that never really made it out. Like, we've obviously got enough A4s, we've got Scotsman. I don't know, there's a lot of good options to choose from. Do you think City of Truro will ever run again? I don't think so. And I'm fine with it not running. Not that I don't want to see it run, that would be glorious, but it's better more in it as a museum piece, given how old it is, than, as a constant runner on the main line. What's your thoughts on the Polar Express? Like the IRL or the film? Because the film is kind of mid. Do you know of the crazy mess of the 1938 instance of the Rio Grande? I do not know. Email that to me. That looks like something cool. Holy crap, Chris Eden Green is here. Yes, he is somewhere. I'm sure he can hear. He does have ears. No E2. Emojis, emoji. Hudson, New York Central. Who needs E2? It's 3:14 a.m. here. Should I sleep? Azuma, please go to sleep. It's Christmas Day tomorrow. I don't know how you're spending it, but presumably you would like to spend it sober and awake in some way. So I recommend you go to sleep. Please, for my sake, thank you. Mwah. Let's see what else. Engine I'd save some scrap is the LA Argentina, a huge steam-lined engine from Argentina. Shocking, I know. Did you see the meme of the Strasbourg Railroad? Is that where the locomotive got its smoke box punched in? Because that just happened so quick, and just everyone memed it to high hell. And I've got a bit of wood. I just love the fact that as soon as that happened, like, you had Unlucky Tug, Train Boy, fucking everyone was just absolutely on it with the memes. And tragic that it happened, but accidents do happen. And genuinely outstands me that they repaired that engine so quickly. They had the smoke box fixed like within 3 days. That was absolutely surprising. So mad respect to them for doing that. Does the 25th of March have any significance at all to you? I feel like I uploaded a video on that day. or something happened. If I'm supposed to know something that happened on 25th of March, please let me know, because that's a very ominous message and kind of scares me. Hello, odd seeing you live for the first time ever for me. Love your videos, are informative but short and simple. Weird to hear your voice talking outside. Hear you talking outside your informative voice. It is weird. It's weird for me to just do anything, really, because everyone's... It's like here. It's just like talking to David Attenborough, if you get what I mean. I'm not trying to compare myself to David Attenborough in that way, but in the sense that, like, you're so used to hearing him talking like, and here in these jungles we find the most remarkable thing. You know, and then you just have a conversation with him and he's just like, would you mind just passing me the salt, please? And he's just... It's a very surreal thing. I get that. I'm not David Attenborough, though. He is a better documentary maker than I will ever be. We don't celebrate Christmas because I'm in China, but thanks for the kiss, by the way. You're very welcome. I don't know if you've got... Well, if you've got nothing to do tomorrow, then by all means stay up. I just can't say I advocate staying up later than 3 a.m. Good morning and Merry Christmas from Australia. Well, good day to you too, mate. How's the weather down there? Pretty warm, I imagine, this time of year, but okay, I'll stop doing that now. I just like doing voices and accents, so I feel like you were just trying to say hello. I apologise. Yeah, I was just doing it again. But yeah, Merry Christmas. Hope Santa Claus has brought you everything you want. I just... Okay, I'm going to say I apologise now. I just love doing accents, voices. It's just... I don't know if it's like an ADHD thing. I just get bored and I put on a stupid accent or a stupid voice. I like practicing them. I like just... If I wasn't living with roommates, I would just be talking out loud, just doing different silly voices. Love the accent, by the way. Truth. Now you're just being polite. You should be a voice actor then. I am trying! Do you understand how difficult it is to get into voice acting work? Because everyone wants to be a voice actor, and like, having a YouTube channel is great if you want to be a voice actor, but at the same time, my videos are like very narrative. I'm very formal in how I eat. Sorry, I just read chat. In how I speak. And so if I want to get into, you know, doing actual character voice work, I can't really do that because, well, I'm so used... I've got a load of footage of me talking, you know, properly like a narrator and barely any of me doing, you know, character voices. So, you know, it's... kind of sucks, but that's just what it is. Do you eat plastic? I've probably consumed a lot of it because microplastics are everywhere. Thank you to whoever keeps making these delicious microplastics. You are thanked. I mean, I'm always looking for voice actors. If it's got nothing to do with Thomas, I'm on board. Good morning and Merry Christmas from California. Good morning. How's it going over in Cali? Is it all good? You enjoying yourself? Hope you're having a Merry Christmas, by the way. Brakes are off on here. I'm on steam turbine locomotives. I will do a video on steam turbine locomotives at some point. It's on the to-do list. Ever saw video History in the Dark? History in the Dark. I have beef with History in the Dark because as I said earlier, I had this Discord chat where I posted nothing but train facts, and like a year and a half ago, I posted, you know, I wrote a little piece on Dr. Beeching, and how he shut down a lot of British railways. And I was scrolling through the list, and I was thinking, right, what's a good video I can do, because I'm running out of ideas for a minute. And I scrolled through and I thought, oh, I missed up Dr. Beeching, so I thought that'll be an interesting one to do a video on. And I open up YouTube. History in the Dark has uploaded a video. Dr. Beeching, and if I could reach through the monitor and punch him, I would. No disrespect to History in the Dark, because obviously you can't just predict what someone else is going to upload. You can't, I've got no beef with him outside of that. It's just one of those things, though. It's like, the amount of times that's happened where I've thought, yes, this will be a brilliant subject for this week's video. I can, I've got it all sorted, it's punchy, I can upload it, brilliant. Open YouTube. Train Boy's already talked about it. History in the Dark's talked about it. I'm thinking, well, bother. Because it's like, I can't just upload. Because I could just upload the video, but then I don't want it to look like I'm copying them. But then, no matter how, if I leave it longer, does that make it look like I'm copying them more or less? I don't know. It's one of those. They did the video first. I don't want to just do the same video, and then suddenly it becomes a competition. Yeah. Good evening from Switzerland. Good evening, my Swiss friend. Let's see. Do you smoke Welsh coal? No, but that Welsh grass? No, I don't. I don't smoke coal. I love your videos. Have a blessed, joyful life. What's your favourite tank engine? Again, for versatility and utility, I'll just like the panniers. Can't go wrong with a good pannier tank. Good evening from Hungary. Good evening. You better get something to eat. Way hey hey. Yeah. Good evening. Do German tank engines scare you? I can't say I've looked at many pictures of German tank engines now you've said that out loud. Like, I've always seen, the big, 280s and the decapods, but I can't say I've seen many German tank engines. Hello, Japanese or Chinese trains? Two different things. Because Japan's got, the whole... they've got high-speed rail, all that sort of thing. So Japan's got that sort of thing. I respect China for, being able to build... being able to build, like, so much so quickly. Like... It is genuinely impressive that they've built, entire motorway systems and high-speed rail networks within a decade or two. It's genuinely impressive. I've got some Chinese people watching in the audience, so I'm going to not voice my opinions on the Chinese government for their sakes. But lovely. It's a very lovely country and very lovely. Let's see. Can you speak Chinese? No, I cannot. And I'm going to not try and speak Chinese because I feel like I will end up saying something a bit racy and I will make an absolute tit out of myself. Do you watch Eric's Trains? No, I do not. Good evening from Brazil. Good evening from Brazil. Good evening. Good afternoon from Uruguay. Good evening. What's your favourite Irish steam locomotives? Don't look into can't say. Oh god, can't say I've looked a lot into Irish steam. Again, I don't look into the locomotives specifically, but more interesting stories, experimental engines. That's like just quirky little things, really. Who does a better job of preserving, US or UK? We cut up a lot of our steam locomotives. It's 50-50 because I think we both had a similar sort of thing when it came to locomotives, because it's like trying to say, okay, should we preserve a Ford Transit? No. Why would we? There's like thousands of them around. We don't need to preserve one because there's going to be loads for years, and then all of them get scrapped, and suddenly, oh no, we've got no more Ford Transits. You know, it's no one could really predict that we wanted to keep steam locomotives around because they were just machines. It's, you know, it's one of those sorts of things. Third time of trying to let you know. The 25th of March is the significance of being the Greek Independence Day. Congratulations. Well done. And I'll just acknowledge that now so you don't have to keep trying to remind me that it's Greek Independence Day. Which is the big Ford you prefer? Great Western. I like Great Western. Call me unoriginal, I just like Great Western. China is lovely. What's your favourite video that you made so far? Train of Thought? Because if it's Train of Thought, it has to be the Great Train Robbery video. I am so depressed about the Great Train Robbery video. Because I put so much effort into that. Like, you watch that now. When I started making Train of Thought, I already had the Great Train Robbery written up. And it's like, I had this dream to make this Great Train Robbery video. You know, and I did it with, you know, the Cowboy Bebop music. I did it all stylized. I can't say I had fun editing it, but it's one of those where, like, as more and more of it came together, I couldn't help but get more and more excited. Because it's like, yes, this is so stylish, and it's edited with the music, and I absolutely loved it. And not only did the video get copyright claimed, which is fair enough, I did use copyrighted music, I can't argue, that's just the system. Get angry all you want, that's just how it is. But not only did it get copyrighted, that video got barely any views. Like, I don't think it's my worst performing video. I think that honour goes to my Railway Children Return review. But it's really disheartening because I absolutely love that video. I loved making it. I was awake until 5 AM editing that video. I was awake until 5 AM on the Friday when it was going to be uploaded, editing it. You know, so it's a bit heartbreaking, but at the same time, you know, there's what can you do? Good evening from Scotland. Good evening. Don't know whereabouts from the Highlands you are, but hope you're having a nice night. And I have no idea how long I'll be going for this stream, but get yourself toasty, enjoy yourself. Japan is much worse than the US or UK at steam preservation. I don't doubt that. Nothing against Japanese, but they're just very organised, and this is out of date and inefficient, we shouldn't keep it. Fair enough. Watched your Great Train Robbery video and loved it. Thank you. Thank you. What happened to the narrator in the Triples video? You're going to have to remind me what happened for the Triples video. I think I may have... Oh, is that the one where I said triplex videos? Yes. Unfortunately, I got some facts wrong, and as a result, I was sent to Brazil. I don't want to go back. No offense to you if you live in Brazil, but you understand. Hello all, happy Christmas. Hello all. Good morning and Merry Christmas from Australia. Which look better on a panny, a Great Western green or London Transport red? Ooh. I have a soft spot for red on the locomotives. the London Transport Red is just, it looks sexy. Don't argue with it. It's just a nice colour. I like the green. The green is very uniform, but the red stands out. It looks nice. Good afternoon from Canada. It's cold. I bet it is. Let's see. I'm entering. Let's see. Favourite film made by British Transport Films? I don't watch a lot of those. Maybe we'll have a live stream at some point where I watch a bunch of those old films, or maybe even watch The General on live stream. We get a live commentary if that's something that would interest you. I don't know. Have you flown across the Pomf? I have not, in fact, flown across the Pomf. I have basically lived in England all of my life. I would like to go abroad some point. I'd probably start with Europe before I went to like Australia, New Zealand, America, that sort of thing. Let's see, good morning from New Zealand. Good morning. Nice to meet you. Hope you enjoy the stream. Yes, the General, favourite Southern Rail locomotive. Q1s, can't go wrong with those. I think, pretty simple answer, but you can't hate the Q1s. The Q1s, Q class, you know what I mean. I might be a bit spacey just because I am ill. I'm getting better. I'm better than when I was originally when I announced I was going to stream, but yeah. Would you do a video on the big storm of 1952 on the Donner Pass line? Again, I'm going to forget half of the things you're all telling me to talk about. So send me an email. Just send me a thing. Do a video. Don't be like, do a video on this, but just be like, hey, this might interest you. It's the reason I did that video on those two guys robbing the pannier tank. When I got a fan sent in that video idea, and that it did end up becoming a video. It's why I'm considering making a Patreon account, just because you can then send me these video ideas and, you know, give me a tenner to make the video. It's persuasive, I'll give you that. Let's see. Do you worry about branching out with your content at all, away from your niche trains of railways? I would like to branch out. It is a worry, because again, I made that video on like it's like when I made the video on the Railway Children Return. It was something I was passionate about. I did want to talk about that film. I had, you know, strong feelings because it's the Railway Children. You know, it's the reason I wanted to make that review, and I would love to make other film reviews, but it did terribly. I think it's one of my worst performing videos, which, fair enough, you're all here for train facts, I can't argue, but it's just one of those things where it's like, I'd love to branch out and do content like that. But at the same time, it's heartbreaking. Like I said, talking about the Great Train Robbery video, I put a lot of effort in. It's something I was passionate about, and to not have people reciprocate it, it can hurt. I am at a point though where I feel like I can keep doing Train of Thought and maybe pick up something else and branch off into that. I'd love to, you know, either live stream games or just have a slight gaming channel, because I'm unoriginal like pretty much every other YouTuber on this website. I'd love to get back into film reviews, because I absolutely loved doing those. You know, there's a lot. I would love to branch out. It's just whether or not you guys would reciprocate that. Any thoughts on Tor Valley in Jubilee Purple and also in Wartime Black? I'd like to see a lot more locomotives in Wartime Black. I think they've got... is it Sir Nigel Gresley that's in wartime black? That looks nice. And I love the LNER livery on it. I like that. That is what I like. Let me just pull a break on this. So, and Tor Valley in purple. It doesn't look good in pictures, but in person, I went to the Severn Valley Railway and I like it. It doesn't look amazing. I can't say it's, the best livery they could pick for it, but it looks nice. And I feel like a lot of heritage railways should do that. Like, not obviously all paint them purple, but just unconventional colours. Because it's just a nice talking point. We're still talking about it now, and that's more publicity for the Severn Valley Railway, So it's like, I can't argue with it. It was a good idea, it still is, and I wish railways did that more. Don't get me wrong, I understand the whole, but that's not how it looks, and trying to keep on form, I want it to look how it was when it ran back in the day, but at the same time, with, heritage railways, after lockdown especially, getting the dip in popularity that they did, something as simple as having a competition, design a livery for this locomotive. That would be brilliant. If you just have a public event where it's people designing liveries for different locomotives, and we say, right, this year we're going to have this locomotive painted this in the winning colours. Put in your submissions now. It gets people talking about the railway, it generates interest, and yeah, I get it. It's not traditional, it doesn't look right, but at the same time, you can't. It'll just be an interesting sight to look at, and it just gets people interested. Sacrifice me all you want if you are a railway purist, but that's just how I see it. If you could own any locomotive, scrapped or preserved, what would it be? I will tell you what it would be, because it's an achievable goal. Somewhere on the internet, I have found this little steam locomotive. It's an 040 tank engine, and it is called Beckton. It's painted red, number 1, it's called Beckton. £40,000 for sale. It is my dream to eventually have enough money to purchase that locomotive. I don't know what I'd do with it. The filmmaker and auteur in me wants to, restore it and, drive it around the different railways up and down the country as, a documentary or something. That would be fun, but obviously I just love it. That is my dream in life, is to buy that locomotive. Can't believe I missed a whole hour of this stream. You've not missed much. It's just been me talking, trying to do 8 things at once. As a small content creator, I agree, even though I just got putting content out there. Yeah, no. Glad some people agree. What's your favourite streamliner? I don't know a lot of American streamliners, so you're going to have to forgive me. I do love some like the Union Pacifics, or the New York one that was just a big rectangle. You can't argue. It's just very Art Deco. How long is this going to be? I want to sleep. I'm going to be honest, Azuma, this is probably going to be about another... I have no idea. I could be going for another 2 hours. You go to sleep. If something funny happens, I'll be sure to clip it and maybe upload it to my Twitter account. I'm just making sure the brakes are all off. Your favourite railway film? It's a very good question. I've not watched too many. I feel like if I watched Runaway Train, I'd probably really like that. But it has to be The General. Like, I just love that film so much. It's in public domain as well, so go and watch it. Like, if you've got like 5 hours to kill, or if you've got like an hour and a half where you've got nothing to do and you want to watch a film, watch The General, because Buster Keaton, my god. Even today, like, I get it, silent films, especially in this like very ADHD, snap, keep your attention. A lot of silent films can be a bit slower and harder to watch when you've not got like, you know, sound effects to keep you in. But honestly, The General is just a fantastic film. Would you start a Discord server? I've joked about this. I made a tweet. I am considering making a Discord server. The thing is, though, and I'm establishing this rule right now, if I make a Discord server, the first person to mention Thomas the Tank Engine, as soon as someone mentions Thomas the Tank Engine, I am deleting the server. I'm not kicking you for saying it, I am deleting the entire server. No one wins. What do you think of fireless locomotives? They're interesting. Very interesting. Again, another subject for another day. Would there be any Australian content that would interest you? Maybe. I will look into it. What is your favourite 484 Northern? I am, again, not too familiar with American locomotives. So, the Northern, I can't give you an honest answer to that. ToT is going nuclear. Look, man. When you wake up in the morning, you have to evaluate yourself, and you have to determine what your morals are, where you're willing to draw the line. And that's where I draw the line, at Thomas the Tank. Because I get so many people in my comments section, I get so many people in real life. You know, I say, hey, I make money on the internet talking about trains. Oh, did you talk about Thomas the Tank? Oh, what do you think of Thomas the Tank? I'm fed up. Also, it's just one of those things where it's like, I know there are some people out there who's like, oh, you're a purist or whatever, but it's like, I like the Railway series. I genuinely do love the Railway series. Again, it's probably one of the big reasons why I'm into trains. You know, I do like the Railway series. But it's one of those things where it's like, I look at Thomas the Tank and I think, this is garbage. I've just killed half of my audience here. I've just lost half of my audience. My subscriber count's going to plummet overnight. But it's just like, it's weird because I always see Thomas right now as the reverse of Transformers. Bear with me on this. But it's like, Transformers started off as a TV show to sell toys. And then suddenly it became a lot more popular. And people actually start caring. And they start writing interesting stories. And suddenly, before you know it, what was just an excuse to sell toys to kids has suddenly now become this, you know, actual deep lore, very interesting thing. Thomas is like the inverse of that, where it's like, it was at some point, you know, this actually nice story, well written little series about talking trains. But then over time, it's just devolved into an excuse to just sell toys, cheap plastic train sets. And don't get me wrong, it worked on me as a kid because I've got like a box of those little take and play magnet trains. I have a giant tub of those back at my house with my family. But it's like, it's just so washed out. There's no soul. Man, it's just like, oh, here's a new character. Okay. They only appear for one episode. Alright. Buy the toy, I guess. And it's just, there's no characters. They just have a catchphrase and that's their entire personality. So, I tried to watch one of like the 3D animated episodes. I tried. Emphasis on the word tried, and no, I just couldn't. It is literally The Godfather. Look at how they massacred my boy. So yeah, now you understand my opinion on Thomas the Tank Engine. Please, never ask me that ever again. Thunderbolt 1000 Sirens Train Crash documentaries. I can't say I've watched a lot of Thunderbolts. That's just going to be my response to half of these questions. I've not watched it, but so Thunderbolt does some very good stuff. But yeah, go support your train YouTubers. Support them if they're not me. Speaking of support, a little pop-up. I've got two monitors. On my second monitor, there's this little blue square where I'm watching the chat and the live stream. It just says, now would be a good time to insert ads. So, I'm going to ask you a question, chat. Do I click the button and insert some ads? Just waiting for the response. Oreos from Oblivion says no. Give us ads, yes, click it, no, maybe, yes, do it, make money, no, try. I've never seen such a chaotic response. Just, yes, no, yeah. Actually bring us the ads. I've never seen. Oh god. That's just tickled me. Okay, back to it. Right. I think the general consensus is a 50-50. You know what? Instead of having chat spam it, I've got this little button here. Let's see what this does. Start a poll. Here we go. Let's... What's that? I'm making a poll. That's why you can hear the clattering on my keyboard. Okay. Boom. Okay, so I've just put up the poll. There are... Oh. It's looking close. It's looking quite close. 59% are saying yes. Now off to the world of politics with train of thought. This isn't politics. This is just asking whether or not I should get more money from this stream. People are typing no, but clicking yes. It's It's... I changed my mind. Capitalism, money, money. Oh, money, money, clock. Give us consumerism, give us capitalism. Ah, man. Well, I'll leave the poll up for a minute or two, and while in that minute or two, I'm going to make a confession to you. When I upload a video, I put monetization on it. I have this little option. I can click what ads show up. I basically select every option I can apart from non-skippable ads. If you watch my video, the ads will either be those like 5 seconds ones that you just can't skip anyway, or you will be able to skip them. It is genuinely... I don't know how much money I have lost, or if I've lost money by doing that, but I usually turn off non-skippable ads. I just hate advertising. I just absolutely loathe it. It's I think it's the main reason why I haven't taken a sponsor as well, just because, you know, my videos are so short. And it's just like, well, a sponsorship's going to eat up most of the video time anyway. It's why I've not taken one. I might do a longer video. I might do when Scotsman was in the US. I might do the first Great Train Robbery. That's on the list. You know, if I do longer videos, I'd be more inclined to take a sponsor. Just because I can justify, you know, putting a 60-second ad in a 10-minute video. I can't justify that on a 2 or 3 minute long... excuse me, 2 or 3 minute long video. So no ads. I'm going to end the poll in exactly... well, in a moment. You know, it's less than 60 seconds. I am going to close the poll, and if it says if more people have voted yes than no, then I'm going to have to turn on the ads. That's unfortunately the way of the world, and you are all subjects to the wrath of consumerism. This is a 60-40 split. I feel like I'm going to annoy a lot of people by doing this. Joke's on you, I have ad block! You're the reason why I can't... You're the reason why I have to have a second job. You're the reason why I cannot quit YouTube and do this full time. You are the problem. Uninstall ad blocker. Nah, I completely understand having ad blocker. I don't have it myself, but I don't have it myself, but I completely understand. I get it. Like, we give enough of our times to companies. I can't expect you to have that. I got a VPN. Send us all to capitalism. Hell, capitalism for the win. I didn't want this stream to turn into just us ranting on about capitalism. But I guess... Well... Let's see. The poll ended. 119 votes. 61% said yay capitalism. 38% said please have mercy, Father. So, we have spoken. The add button has been clicked. The add button has been clicked. Oh, I can keep clicking it. Oh no! No! I could just keep clicking this button, because as soon as I clicked it, a thing at the bottom said... Oh, my roommate said, bye! Sorry, my roommate was just leaving. I got my ad. Not like this. Why didn't I get blessed with an ad? Adobe Acrobat War Criminal. I should do this more often. I just love the imagery of all of you just calling me names. Ad blocker gaming. I got Stone Acres ad. Yeah, if you did get an ad, please type in the chat. Please type in the chat what you got. I just got just put 1 million ads and buy the £440 engine with your dreams. No, Adobe, father capitalism, you have not erased me. I got an ad for KFC, Quest 2, Patreon. I got an ad for aircraft models when I refreshed the stream. How could you? Let's keep spamming. I want an ad. It's just the fact that I can just keep spamming the ad button. Well, not spam it. There's like a couple seconds cooldown. Oh god. When this stream hits an hour and a half long, I'm going to put up another poll for another ad. Because I can. I'm just going to say now, Jay Humphreys, if you keep spamming like that, I will kick. I know how to do that, probably. So, yeah. Can we stop talking about ads and capitalism? Alright. We'll stop. Anyone else got anything interesting to talk about? Stop asking for ads! Stop asking me to put ads on this video. I just ads, Dad. Can we talk about potatoes? Ads, more, please. And the viewership is going up. The views are going up. Who wants? What mad people are asking for more ads? Give us weed, more money, sustenance through ads. I like potatoes. This whole chat is my bro fart. Favorite type of bread. I'm a fan of just white bread. Okay. I do like a good tiger bloomer though. I can't argue. I love some good crusty bread, especially with a nice thick layer of butter on it. Oh lord. Let's give him money. This has gone to chaos. Favorite pizza? Oh man, I was hoping someone would ask me about my favorite pizza. What tea brand is your favorite? I don't drink tea, but scandalous I know for being British. But hey, what are you gonna do? Oh god, this is going too fast. Brakes. There we go. Thick tiger bread. Favorite ad. Oh man. Favorite advert has to be the Cadbury's ones in the mid 2000s, where it was just the gorilla playing the drums to Phil Collins. If you say I love pineapple on pizza, I will commit some sort of war crime. You see, when I started streaming, these are the sorts of comments I was hoping to get. Okay. I'm going to say it because we're all thinking it. Pineapple on pizza isn't bad. Not great, but it isn't bad. If it's the only topping, yeah, no, that's bad. But it's like, whenever you go get like a mixed grill, or if you order gammon at a restaurant, they always comes with like a slice of grilled pineapple. It's just contrasting flavours. And that's all it is. There's nothing wrong with it. As long as it has something, as long as it's got like, ham on it as well, there's no issue, but... oh, for God's sake, I didn't put a coupler between these. This chat is a train wreck, way hey. Here in Brazil, we have bananas on pizza. No, you don't. You can't. I know, like, I've seen people post that sort of thing on like Reddit. Where they, whoa. But like, I've seen people post that sort of thing on Reddit where it's like, oh, I put broccoli on pizza. Oh, I put this on pizza. It's someone always taking the mick. There's no way you put bananas on pizza. You can't. Brazil is crazy. Yeah, it sure is, buddy. It sure is. Australia, we have big spiders in our house. Yeah, you do. That's not really new information, but yeah. You are playing too safe. Look, alright? Sorry, I don't want to go through the trouble of derailing a train full of wood. Alright? Watching ToT at 4 AM, this is torture. Go to bed! We've been over this. Go to sleep. Is cheesecake a pie? No, it's cheesecake. Otherwise it would be called a pie. It's not a pie. Why are the logs stacked incorrectly? They look fine to me. Is cereal a soup? Oh god, I don't know. There's probably someone who's done like a breakdown, like a video terminology. Azuma, if you don't go to bed, I will ban you from this stream. That is, I will do that. Go to bed. Never heard of whipped cream on Yorkshire puddings. That is disgusting sounding. That is absolutely vile. I'm not gonna lie though. The biggest sin I ever saw with Yorkshire puddings was it was this. My friend showed me a TikTok, and it was this, this guy making Yorkshire puddings. This American chef, and it was bait. It was one of those, he makes the recipe incorrectly to get you mad, but I didn't know this watching it. And so, naturally, he opens up the video by saying, today we're going to England to make their national dish, the Yorkshire pudding. And it's like, it's Yorkshire. But it's like, a lot of Americans mispronounce English names because they always say Shire. They don't. It's not Yorkshire, it's Yorkshire, but whatever, that's fine. He makes the recipe, and it's going okay. Until he says, and then we add peanut butter, and I just immediately, at the top of my lungs, right down my friend's ear, I screamed, stop putting peanut butter in everything. It was obvious, afterwards watching some of his other videos where he makes, recipes wrong, I realised then it was bait, and he got me. That was what he wanted. But at the same time, just the fact that he mentioned putting peanut butter in a Yorkshire pudding, I wanted to kill him. I wanted to kill him. So, Also, 1 more minute and I'll put up another poll determining whether or not I click the add button again. Do you like North Korean trains? I don't really know a lot about North Korean trains. I guess I'll look into that. Does anyone else feel that Iron Brew is dangerously underrated? I don't really drink fizzy drinks. Honestly, I've never liked carbonated drinks. I'm boring, but I basically just drink water. Hot chocolate occasionally, but it's mostly just water. Call me boring if you want, but that's just, I'm going to have kidney stones at some point, and it's going to be hell, but it's just water, my throat's getting really dry from talking so much. A Canadian rail fan has 2 thermonuclear bombs in their basement. I'm fairly certain they shouldn't be there, buddy. You should probably give those back to whoever owns them. Right, everyone cover your ears real quick. I'm about to blow my nose. Ah. Oh. Favourite alcoholic beverage? Vodka orange. Nice ASMR. Thank you. Let me see. Is the switcher head set correctly? Yes, it is. I will hop back on my engine and away we go. So, just real quick. I'm going to click the... I'm not going to click the add button. I'm going to start another poll. There we are. For all of you people who just can't get enough advertisement, there we are. Time to vote. What's your favourite narrow gauge railway? I like the Welsh Highland and the Festiniog. Not only because they both connect, and it's such a long stretch of track. Nuclear warhead. Something about nuclear warheads. Actually, that little fox, that is a very good idea. Anytime someone mentions Thomas the Tank Engine, I click the add button. I think, I don't really need to do polls, because that will just... if we do that, where every time someone mentions Thomas, I click the add button, I will be eating. I will be eating caviar for, like, months. So, the poll is no longer valid. This is a dictatorship, not a democracy. And I've just clicked the add button. If you get an ad that you do not like, it is your own fault. Could you play Choo Choo Charles? I would love to play Choo Choo Charles at some point. Maybe in a couple weeks' time, I'll stream it. If people are interested in this, sure. The view count is going up. Why is the view... Oh, it's just dropped again. It's just, as soon as I click the add button, it drops by like 20 people. God, having COVID sucks. Don't get COVID, kids. Wear your masks, sanitize your hands. Don't get COVID. We've been blessed by the ad gods. Yep, that's set. What's your favourite steam engine from the Benelux? Benelux? I've probably butchered the pronunciation of that. No idea what that is. Capitalism is nourishment for the gods. Jeez. I don't like how much my chat is just flat out demanding I put ads on things, but you know. Is watching a Train of Thought live stream at 4 AM worth it? No, it isn't. Go to bed. We've been over this. What do you think of the railway air services? I don't know. Oh. So it used to be that you could just click and drag and it would drop these. Now you have to enter. Feed Train of Thought caviar. What's your favourite steam engine from... Oh, Netherlands, Belgium, Luxembourg. Again, not... I don't really look into European locomotives. It's a sin, I know, given how much I talk about trains and train facts. I should know more about locomotives and that sort of thing. But at the same time, I just don't really know that much about foreign engines. Forgive me for that, but that's just... I'm a bit dense. Sorry, I just heard there's a restaurant across from near where I live, and occasionally there's someone in a car revving in the car park. And I just heard it, someone rev, and it sounded like, you know that sound clip of the guy snoring is just, oh, that's all I heard, just coming from outside my window. I might be stalked. Someone might be stalking me right now. Help. Do you look at Japanese steam locomotives? I've not looked at a lot, but they're interesting. Worth looking into. What has been the most fun video you've made so far? Oh. Fun video? I don't know. There's so many videos that were fun. First one that definitely springs to mind is obviously Great Train Robbery, just because I still watch that sometimes. Is that narcissism? If you watch your own videos for the fun of it? I don't know, but it's just... I really, really love... I loved editing it, I love watching it, and it's just... Oh, I love it. Did you see my comments on the Lombard log haulers? I did. What made you start the channel in the first place? I said it earlier. The entire channel was just a university project. I basically had a massive backlog of train facts because in lockdown I got drunk on my birthday and I asked my friends if they could, in a Discord server, if they could make me, you know, just a chat where I could post about trains and train facts. And over the course of 2 years, I just accumulated loads of train facts. And then for a university project, because I wanted to, you know, try to being a YouTuber, do YouTube for full time, I wrote a project, you know, this is how other professional YouTubers work. This is how, you know, Watch Mojo does it. This is how this YouTuber does this, that, and the other, blah, 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 blah. And it was, whoa, full throttle. I should not have hit this on full throttle. That was an almost very costly mistake. But, yeah, I did this as a university project, just recorded the videos, uploaded them regularly, and it just became train of thought. There's nothing else really I can say. I'm happy, really. I'm so glad this took off because it's been so nice doing this, and the prospect of being able to, you know, do YouTube, work from home, be my own boss, that sort of thing. It's everyone wants it. Everyone loves doing it. You know. So yeah, that's how Train of Thought started. Again, it's the second time tonight I've said it, but it probably won't be the last. So if I repeat myself, it's probably because someone's joined the chat. Thomas the Tank Engine. Do you want me to click that add button again? This is supposed to be a punishment. I don't want you spamming Thomas the Tank Engine if you just want me to bloody spam ads. Uh, ToT, get some liqueur. Here, let's hear a drink, ToT. Oh! This is why you don't text and drive, evidently, because otherwise you end up ramming into the back of trains. Bring us more ads, bring us more ads. Ah! Bang! There, I hit the button. You're all the problem. Someone's going to, like, find a way to access this stream and try and watch it in their own free time. And there's just going to be 8 ads in a row, and they are going to get very annoyed. And I blame all of you. Favorite class of steam locomotives? Everyone keeps asking it, but again, I can't say I have a particular favorite just because there's so many. Each holds a different appeal. You know, some are like streamlined, some look really nice, some are built for utility, and there's a beauty in that. I can't just say there's one I really like above the rest. Actually, that's a good question. How much water has this thing used? Oh, it's got plenty of water left in it. It's fine. Just because I feel like the people that do play Railroads online, they're going to be asking. I might as well show you my little setup I've got over there as well. But I have 2 engines. There's this one, which is the... DRGW class 48. I knew that. Yeah. This is what I bought this recently for the railroad. My general sort of convention. I've got another engine in there as well. But my convention is the name of this railroad is the NMRR, the New Manchester Railroad, because, hey, I'm doxing myself, I live in Manchester, whoa-ho. There's the New Manchester Railroad, which is why it's the NMRR. And the convention I have for naming the steam locomotives is... steam locomotives I name after people that have preserved or like aided in the preservation of steam engines. So that's why that one's called Sir William Butlin, because, you know, you saw my video, Billy Butlin, whether he intended it or not, inadvertently preserved and essentially preserved a bunch of the LMS locomotives. In here we have my other engine. Open the door, it's a pain. This one, you got the numbers, the name. This one's Die Woodham. Because again, Woodham Brothers, Barry, Die Woodham. You know, hell, Barry Scrapyard. We all know that one. Have a caboose as well named Trevithick, because the convention for the caboose or any carriages is they're going to be named after locomotive designers, and that's the first one I bought, so that's called Trevithick. Please ban me, I want to sleep. Please ban me. Oh dear, Azuma, I'm going to have to do that for you. Hide user. I'm putting you in timeout. Let's see if that does anything. There we are. Need Sir William McAlpine? I do. Where's Betsy? I've got some bad news for you if you really like this game. I may or may not have deleted Betsy. I am dreadfully sorry. Oh no. No, you what? Oh no. I feel like I may have made a slight error in judgment. Oh no. Pain. Oh, not Betsy. No, anyway, who the hell is Betsy? Betsy, when you start the game, for those uninformed, is when you first start the game, you start with this little locomotive, and one sec. You start with this little locomotive, and I may have scrapped mine. You're going back to Brazil, you bloody maniac. You killed Betsy, how dare you. Time to unsubscribe. Oh no. Well, I feel like I have really trod on everyone's toes. So, how about then, seeing as how I can't run a railroad properly without you all getting mad, here's an idea. How about I start a server and let you guys join and see how this goes? To make... I'm unsubscribing, downwards thumb. Okay, here's what I will do then. I will save the game. And so, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start a server. I'm going to have the max amount of people set. If you have the game, feel free to join. And I'm not going to do anything. I am not going to drive anything. I am not going to build anything. I am just going to leave you all to do your own thing. I'll go get a drink, and we will have to see. Host server. I don't know what region it would be in. It will probably be UK. Worst channel ever. I'm unsubscribing. He's opening the floodgates. I feel like this is the moment in an arty game stream where it all just goes to absolute pot. You know what? No, I'm not even going to put a password on it. 16 is the max, so I'm going to start this game. I don't know how many of you have Railroads Online. Flood it. I'm sorry, but Vlad Gruzdev, the fact that you have a soldier TF2 profile picture, and just all I see is flood it now. Oh. English Trains and Game is here. Oh no! Oh no! What have I started? Oh no! No! Oh no! Oh, this man is moving at 0 frames a second. He has no... There he is, he's alive. Fritz Ex Machina. He's jumping all over my face. Well, go on, go build your thing. One sec, let me just... Go on, peasants. Go drive your trains. I'm throwing wood at you. Oh no! Is Railroads Online on mobile? No, it's PC. Oh, oh no! Well, when it all goes to pot, these are the people responsible. We're already building tracks. This guy's already steaming up Betsy. Here, have some wood. He's tooting the whistle. Yeah, the pressure's not up, mate. It's got zero pressure. That's why. This just gives me the head shake. You. Who did this? Who did this? Own up. Who did this? Was it you? Was this you? Dan the man, was this you? You, well, it's, you know what's happening now, boys. Oh my lord. There's more people joining. Oh, so many people are joining. Oh, what have I done? Oh, there's ringing the bell. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I am going to... Can I purchase a carriage? No. I'm not high enough tier to purchase even a carriage. Okay, I can't purchase that. I was just going to purchase a carriage and sit in it. And just let you all... Yeah, here, let me give you a hand there. I can just hear trees falling. Oh my god. There are so many people. It's Train Fact Guy's server. There's no password if you're trying to join it here. I don't... Is it possible for me to post like an invite? There you go. Godspeed, Betsy. Godspeed. That's the wrong way. That's the wrong way. Oh man, everyone's just buying Betsy's. Penn Central. Who's coming up with these names? Oh my lord, there's just trees falling everywhere. This is madness. Literally the funniest thing I've seen all day. What's your Steam download region? I don't know. England, whatever Europe is, England. Who's this? Get out of my face! Go away! Go away! just Jesus. The ad trains. There's multiple Europa. Just keep looking through European servers until you find Train Fact Guy's server. Oh, if anyone needs me... Right. If anyone needs me, I'll be in my office. I'm gonna get a drink. Okay. You've done a horrible sin. Betsy Ad Railroad. Okay. I'm going to go get myself a drink because I need to top up my glass of water. While I am gone, I expect you all to be on your best behavior. Okay? You all behave yourselves. And when I come back, I expect to see some progress. Oh, there's so many whistles tooting. Okay. Right. I'm taking a little breather. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Also, whoever needs to sleep, go to sleep. Please, please. I'm back. Oh man. I've got my drink. I'm feeling hungry, so I'm just gonna eat. One sec. I've got this delicious Tunnocks caramel wafer biscuit bar. Let me just eat that because I've not had any dinner yet, so I just need something to keep me going. Who's staring at me? Why are there like 8 people in this little box with me? What's going on? Oh, we've filled up the server. That's nice. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I should say mouth sounds. There we go. Ah! What? Potato. Okay. I guess we have the potato engine now. Number 99. Why are there like 8 telephone boxes everywhere? What if I leave for 5 minutes and this place has already gone to hell? Okay, so let's see. Everyone's just tooting the whistles. Yeah, as you were, mate. Oh, that's the OG Betsy as well. I don't know who's tooting the whistle, but it's getting a little annoying. And now they're just going to do it even more. How far does this track go? More people are spawning in more Betsy's. Boiler explosion, anyone? I feel like if this was real life, someone would end up blowing up the boiler. Someone would be dead. But hey, I found the cavalcade. Is anyone actually making money? Probably not. The Betsy server. You damn right it is. Currently extending the main line down to the logging camp. I cannot read Greek. Train of thought, there's train blocking. There's a train blocking the way. You're in a train, just push it. Justice for Betsy, Betsy Town. It's more ads that's blocking the way. I don't know who more ads belongs to, but I'm just gonna real quick. Oh, he's taken my advice. I'm taking the brakes off. Oh, this isn't looking good. We're about to hit a pump cart. I don't like... Oh god. Emergency brakes! Emergency brake! Emergency brake! I don't... This is just absolute... This place is going to absolute pot. Merry Christmas, everyone. No, like, whoever's holding down the whistle, please stop. Oh, I'm gonna have... Oh, that's much better. Oh, God, that's so much... Oh. That is just... Oh, I'm on a train. I've been... No! Oh, no! Oh, no, which one was this? Potato, no! Oh, no, not potato! Alright, let's go. Which engine am I on here? Penn Central. Oh, this is... Oh, you might want to slow down, mate. You might want to slow down. Oh, no! Oh, no. You might want to stop. No. Oh, this train. He did a backflip! He did a backflip in the moonwalk. This is just a ticket. Why are the wheels going so fast? Gonna play Derail Valley, put this on the mind of that. This is a mess. Landed it. You certainly did, buddy. You certainly did. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Oh, let's see, we've got more ads. Things are breaking apart. I love just the difference we have. My railroad follows like the sort of like kind of typical European. It's all embankments and, you know, all laid on the ground as much as possible. I don't do any trestles. Here was just immediately a giant steel bridge. Will the railroad be called Central, AD and Pacific? Central, AD and Pacific. Probably. Sure. I don't see why not at this point. I come in to find 50 Betsy's smashing into each other. You need to make a video highlighting this stream. Maybe I will. I'll keep going for another... I don't know how long. Oh no. Oh no, you're gonna want to stop. That's too dangerous. That's not gonna end well. Oh, the humanity. Oh, oh, no. Oh. On Christmas Eve, who would believe such a horrific sight? A tragedy has befell. I just... It's rare you get run down by a train. It's even more rare when it just leaps off the track to attack you. Why did you build this bridge? The Christmas truce of this is... Okay, I'm sorry to whoever built this, but for the sake of stopping people from flying off the rails, I had to. Oh, this is just pure agony. What is this track? What is this layout going up and down? This is just Betsy on full speed on its head. I think the reason, if anyone wants to join the server, I think the reason you can't is it might be full. Oh no. Oh no, you want to stop, Potato? No! Where did he go? Where did he go? A railway built by anarchists. Is this what it's like? Whoa. Is this what, like... Is this what China's high-speed rail network looks like, given how quickly it's been built? The tracks just sagging up and down. Oh, God. What is this? There's like 8 Betsy's and only 1 good swag. Normal railways in Ohio. I wish I could access... Oh, into the stratosphere. This is... Oh... This is... Stop blowing your whistles, please. What is... The track just goes into the ground. No, Betsy, that's not where you're supposed to be. You need rails, sweetheart. I'm done with this. I'm done. Why are there bridges appearing everywhere? Who's... BC Rail. Oh man. More ads. Potato. Oh, this is terrible. Oh, the humanity. POV screw up servant. ToT, I'm done. Frank Sinatra Railway because fly me to the moon. HS2's coming along well. Oh no, I've lost myself. Where am I going? I've lost the track. I've lost the railway. You could say I've lost my train of thought. Just an average part of France we don't talk about. What is this? What are you building? Why with the bridges? We totally need to snip this part of the video and make a full highlight reel of it, you muppets. It's the Betsy Potato out of AD Railroad. He's gone off the rails. A normal day on the Baltimore in Ohio. Oh, hello. It's a Betsy. You know what? I'm just gonna leave this chaos for a moment. I don't know whose this is, but it's mine now. I'm going this way. I've seen enough of this silliness. I'm out. Ah, it's a kid's dream. I have returned. You have indeed, Mr. Coldy. You've missed a lot. As I'm waiting for my little pump wagon to take me somewhere, I'm going to eat one of these Aldi own brand strawberry jam filled soft bakes. Not sponsored in any way. I'm just... Oh, I came off the rails. Well, who built this rail? Oh, hello. Who's come to my aid? It's Potato. Hello, Potato. Oh, Potato, we're gonna crash. Number 6. Hey, hold on. Okay, go. Just floor it. Go, go, go. We're in hot pursuit. POV, you are Buster Keaton in 1926. Oh. POV, you don't put model railway track together properly. I've seen more orderly behaviour in a Ritz Brothers film. Average day on Misty Island. Oh Lord. This is nightmarish is what this is. Oh, we're coming into the station. Oh jeez. You see, who'd have thought that simply by opening a server to the public, I'd have so much fun. Ow, also that's... Ow. Seizure warning, I guess. Just... Engine number 69. Nut. Oh. We are graced with his presence. Oh. Oh no, I hear someone coming in full speed. Oh, it's Potato. Oh lord. Train of thought, Climax or Heisler? Shay. I cannot believe how far this has descended. I'm very tempted to just leave this server going and pick up the stream at another point when... Oh god. And you look at this, someone's actually going through the effort of trying to build a functioning marshalling yard. POV these nuts. POV safety was never invented. Do you like steamed hams? I love a good steamed ham. POV, you put European HO trains on Hornby's 00 scale track. POV Birmingham. There's just nothing but POV memes. Oh, is this Nut? Yeah, it's Nut. I'll say who's joined us. Apart from Potato, obviously. Yeah, it's this one, the blank engine, and oh, who's this coming down the tracks? It's Betsy, the OG. Oh, look, and people are derailing. How? No, I'm sorry, but Potato, how did you derail on a straight piece of track? How? Why is everyone just making POV memes? This was a mistake. Oh gosh. Oh, I'm getting on board. Let's see where this crazy train ends up. Oh, I can't even like jump to the front. Here we go. I thought you could step on like the front of Betsy. I guess you can't. Why are we stopping? It's just tooting. There's nothing but tooting. Oh yeah, here we go. Triple heading. This is gonna get some work done, boys. Oh no. Oh no, there's gonna be a series that I'm off. Oh, I shouldn't have jumped off. I shouldn't have jumped off. Oh no. Maybe I should have. I should have. Oh. This is why you obey. This is why you obey the block. No. Oh, it's horrendous. Can you stay on the rails for 5 minutes, please? Luckily, nobody was hurt. Yeah, I'm not sure. Nobody apart. Lavish day at Leamington Spa. Yeah, no one was hurt apart from my throat and everyone else's sanity. I still have a legit question. What about the Welsh steam rail motor coaches? I will talk about those eventually. It's just wording it and finding ways to actually talk about... it's just finding a way to talk about something like that that's kind of interesting, if you know. I know they're interesting on their own. But again, I like having my videos be catered toward an audience that isn't necessarily massive train nerds. And so you know, just finding an interesting way to write the video for people who are outsiders. It's just one of those where it's just finding a way to style the content. Oh, for God's sake. You might want to... I'm not sure that's how... I think that's not good for the ballast, the sleepers. You should make a video talking about why my wife left me. No, mate. This is bad news. Who's here? It's BC Rail. I'm sorry to hear about that, man. I was gonna say, you know what? I don't care anymore. I'm taking this engine. I'm out. Sorry if this is yours, but I'm sick of being here right now. No, I was AFK. Sorry, but I had to get away from the whistling. Oh, what is this? What is this absolute mess I am approaching? Well, we're not going up the ramp, that's for certain. BC Rail, we need to add rail. Grand Theft Porter. Oh, there's another ramp just there. Oh no. Quick. Before they build the next segment of the ramp, I need to get past. Where is this going? Oh, that's a dead end. That is a dead end. Whoa! No, 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 no. Whoa. I'm just straight into a water tower. This is some shoddy infrastructure. Oh. I'll be lucky if I can even speak tomorrow at this rate. You know what, just because more ads has appeared, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to click the button. Okay. I have railroads on the line and I'm glad I didn't cause this chaos and madness. Just popping in to say enjoy your content, good work. Ad time. Is beans on toast actually good? It's food, innit? It's subjective. I personally don't like beans directly on toast because I don't like having soggy toast. But baked beans with cheese on toast, on the other hand, now that's something else. Just cutting some cheddar, whacking that on a slice of bread, grilling it. Maybe if you're feeling fancy, cut up like a little bit of ham, or if you've got some like leftover meat, or you've got some sandwich meat in the fridge, just throw that on, melt that in with the cheese. Oh, heavenly. Baked beans as well. Surprising thing I found. Put a squirt of barbecue sauce and a bit of cheese in with your baked beans. My God, that comes out so nice. I don't know why we've stopped on the middle of the line potato, but Oh, here we go. We're off again. Just delete the whole railroad, then see the chaos people make. I've not even had to delete the railroad. Everyone's just been building it and it's been going crazy. Oh, Lord. Culinary tips with ToT. I do like cooking. If you want some baking advice, cooking advice, do genuinely ask them right now, because I do love cooking. You watch anime. I don't watch a lot of anime. If that's a heinous sin, I apologise. I'm just not a big anime guy. I do need to watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, though. I'm up to date on it. I just need to watch the rest of Part 6. I've only watched the first segment they animated. Let's see what else. The internet's trying to scam me. I think I'll jump off here. Great watching the madness. Nice seeing you. Glad to have you around. Did you ever hear the Pennsylvania Atlantic made the utter claim that it made in the 1900s? I've not heard that claim. What I do want to do, though, at some point is a video on that Irish guy who inadvertently went 100 miles an hour in, like, what was it, 1840, 1860? I can't remember. I need to look into that story, but it's been going around recently, just this Irish guy inadvertently went like over 100 miles an hour on a railway. God knows what he did. Is British food fiction? It is. We don't eat anything, we photosynthesize. But because there's so little sun, we're very good at photosynthesizing. That's how we were able to conquer the world. Because we just adapted so quickly because we absorbed all the sunlight. It's also the reason why it's so dark in England, because we just absorb sunlight and we just colonize the sun. Why are sheds appearing everywhere? I don't know. Make a double fairly with potato. You know, that's not a bad idea. Let's stick together to... No. Putting them back to back, and this is one of the engines we might do. No. No, foot 26. No. Get this out of here. Nah, I'm done. Get this out of here. Get it out of here. I'm done. I don't want. Get it out of here. Oh, there goes more rats. Where are we? Oh no, that's terrible. Oh, there's a lot of T's. I don't even know what the T's mean. Oh, telegram off. You can teleport? I didn't know. Oh, this is amazing. Oh, I didn't know this. Oh, this has made my life 100 times easier. Oh, they're already at the ironworks? What? Oh, it's this one. You learn a life hack. ToT riding 69 to hell. We all are. Surely we all are. There's someone already built railway track to the ironworks? What the... Oh, hello, Mr. Sentient dodgeball. This is... Oh, and people wonder why I'm afraid of my audience sometimes. Because I have people like Sentient Dodgeball. And then I have people talking about Thomas the Tank Engine. I'm out. I don't know where this is, but hopefully it's... Okay, well, here we are. I'm so far away from everything. Is there... Let's go to the sawmill. What's the progress here on the sawmill? Oh, well, we've got some track. That's a start. And we've got some wooden... Were these always here? Or has someone actually managed to deliver logs? No, these... Yeah, no, these have always been here. Oh... God mod activate. Is there a way I can become admin? Well, I guess I am admin because it's my server, but it's like, is there a way I can activate God mode and fly around? That'd be great. Class of engine. We've been over this. I don't specifically have a favourite class of engine. There's so many. If I could say one, it would be panniers. You should play Choo Choo Charles then. I will at some point. I will get around to playing it at some point. I want to play it on my own. Well, I do want to play it. I've not watched anyone do a Let's Play of it. So I would like to experience it. And if it happens to be streaming it to you guys, given how bloody stupid this has been, I can't say I'd argue. Go down the slide. Actually, you know what? I've got an idea. Why doesn't everyone come here to come to the sawmill? Everyone teleport to the sawmill, and because this lake is frozen over, we can do some ice skating. I feel like that's truly the way forward. We all want to go. There's enough. We could get like a good choreographed thing going on. You know. Oh, the Fairly has arrived. There's no buffers at the end of that track. You might want to be careful. You might want to hit the brakes. Put an engine on the lake. You know what? That's not a bad idea. This is what we're after. Whoa! That's... You weren't supposed to do that, 69. Okay, this is going to be difficult to do. Okay, who's willing to sacrifice their engine? Who's willing to take the plunge? I have lost all my brain cells. Not enough. Not enough if you can type. Back it up, back it up. No, that's... What is this? Alright, one sec. Let me just... Oh, no, never mind. On you go, potato. Train's on ice. Oh. Come, really? That's it. No, hold on. You know, no, leave it there. Leave it there. I've got a cunning plan. It just needs a bump. It just needs a boost. That's all it needs. There we are. Just needs a little push. That's all, just to get it going. Are you for real? What is this? Is this the most frictional ice in the universe? 1 out of 10 can't reenact the Polar Express. Polar Express experience. Oh man, it's not even like... It's not... Are you driving it off? Are you driving your engine off the ice? How? Oh, low budget Polar Express. Oh my god, that's what we should be doing this whole time. We should be reenacting the Polar Express. The train's got to go over this frozen lake. What do you think about Thompson? Bit of a loony, but is alright. We should all couple our bets. He's hot chocolate, we got hot chocolate. I have an idea, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on, if I play a song from Polar Express, would I get copyright struck? Would this whole stream just get shut down if I were to play a Polar Express song right now? Ah, damn. What if I play it through my phone into the microphone? Surely that would be distorted enough that the copyright censors can't pick it up. Hopefully. Maybe. Oh no. What a beautifully choreographed dance. Truly the arts are always worth supporting. Hold on. I need to find a song real quick. Hold on. If I can... could the Russian AA-20 been successful has been hinged in the middle like the big boy? Maybe. Maybe. You'd have to look at schematics. Sweet from Prophet. This is the theme for the ice scene. Big boy on ice lol. Ice friction, yes. Oh Lord. Get us the blazes out of here. Oh, hello. Someone's just derailed everything by building a giant bridge. Do you think the Flying Scotsman will ever make a world tour again? I doubt it. I don't see... There's not much of a reason for it to go around the world, but you know, it's... Oh Lord, give me a moment. This is a nightmare of sorts. Oh. fan remake of the Polar Express with online community and destruction included. Hello, Mr. Trainman. Hello, yo, it's Alice. I am Mr. Trainman. It is I. Hold on. I'm going to need some help real quick. What's the name of that classic song? I can't remember how it goes. It's like da 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 da. I'm just singing noise. Does anyone know what that song is? Because if you can, I'll just stick it on to add some beautiful music to the scene we are this unfolding here. Oh, speaking of unfolding, here comes more rats. It's not Wedding Dance. Nor is it Magic Dance. Africa by ToT, the train song. Blue Danube, Ice Dancing song. Hold on, let me check. Hello from the USA, hello. Do you consider yourself Northumbrian? I barely consider myself a person. Never mind that. Waltz of the Flowers. I had a feeling that was it. Why is there an engine shed on the ice? Just give me a sec. Well, let me see if I can find this in a copyright-free version, just so I don't get my bum absolutely slammed by copyright strikers. Here we go. Here we are. Now this is a quality live stream. Now we've got music. Is that too loud? Is that too quiet? What are we thinking? Now we're at least slightly professional. As Potato goes full speed, it clips through the door. A little quiet there. Let's fix that real quick. It's probably been asked before, how did you get into YouTube? I'll probably edit this together at some point, and I'll explain, because I've explained twice already. Lord. We actually have a train coming to the sawmill. Are you telling me that somehow, amidst all of this madness, you've... No! What? The music really isn't helping. It's just... What is this stuff? Oh, there goes more ads. This is about to be an absolute mess. It's just a floating telegraph office. There's Potato. Oh, the elegance. Truly, this is just what... What? Ah. Just as Trevithick intended. As Trevithick intended. Oh, Lord. Oh, I'm... Help. Where am I? Help. I was in the sand. It's going wrong. Why are people spawning sand bunkers? Casey Jones, wreck of old 97. This isn't Railroad Online, this is Soda Online. Livestream batteries not included. Livestream batteries not included, pain included. You do not understand how accurate that is, my friend. Is it okay. I'm setting the task now. I'm asking, is it possible for someone, one person, to just deliver something? Just one log to the sawmill. That is all I'm asking. I'm heading to the logging camp. Can we get at least one log to the sawmill? Oh, obviously we're not going to at this rate on account... Oh, maybe. There's a track connecting. And not much else. We've got the cordwood set up. We've got this railway set up. I'm turning down the music a little bit because I can barely hear myself think. Whoa! All the way it goes. God abandoned this server. Yes, they did. Hi, John C. Nice to meet you. Do British people actually enjoy their food, or is it one of the biggest trolling campaigns ever? I'm not gonna lie, I've always enjoyed the food I ate growing up, just because I grew up with a farmer in the family, and so I've always had good quality food. Mr. Funny Train Man, who would win in a fight, Flying Scotsman or Mallard? I'd say Mallard. They've got to deliver a special to the logging yard. Look, I don't care how long it takes. I'm not closing down this server until one person has taken a log from this logging yard all the way to the sawmill. And no, you can't, like, you know, load it onto, like, the log wagon. You can't load it onto the log wagon and just then re-rail it and then walk all the way to the sawmill. No, you have to transport it via rail without derailing. That is all I ask. That's all I want out of this. No one goes home until we've done that. We're almost 3 hours into the stream already. Oh. This is an absolute mess. Please, more ads. When's another ad time? I don't know if I want to put more ads on. Is health insurance included? Well, if you want health insurance, I'm gonna have to put some ads on to pay for it. We need a log to save Christmas. Oh, Jesus. This place is going... absolutely. This is going wrong. Top Gear Railway, yes. No health insurance or we'll be bankrupt. You... yeah, basically. I'm cutting the tree. I'm guessing this is what we're doing. I'm just cutting the tree. Why would you do that? Oh, the humanity. They're like lemmings. Okay. We're cutting down trees. Oh no, 69's come off the rails and... Who's building this track? Who authorized this? Do you need therapy after this? Possibly for my throat. Okay. Alright, let's actually... Okay. Oh, no, you didn't have to delete that. That's a little too much. Alright, someone just connect. No, the wagon's... You forgot to pin the brakes, you fool. Oh, Lord. This is turning less and less into a railroad, and just... You know that... You know Temple of Doom? You know that one you know that one Indiana Jones film, Temple of Doom, how they just have the minecart chase? And that's what this is. This is Temple of Doom. There's the track. Go, 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 go. Who's got the log cart? This guy here's got a log cart. Why did Steam die out in the US a decade before it did in the UK? Diesels. I don't know, probably. I guess petrol and gasoline and diesel was more easily accepted there. I got another question. They did have two steam trains ram each other as publicity stunt and had people come to watch. Is train of thought ever going to cover that incident? That'll be the Crash at Crush. I've already done a video on that incident, unless you're talking about a different one, in which case email me. I'm watching this at the best quality ever, 440, 144p. Tonight on Valve Gear, Richard crashes several engines, James takes too long cutting a single log, and I mend something. Do you think you could win a 1v1 against a goose? I think I'd have a good crack at it. It depends if I have a golf club or not. I think I could take on a goose. I wouldn't risk it because geese are actually quite nasty birds, but I could. I feel like I could. Opinions on the Railway Act of 1914. Do you like Doctor Who? I've not watched it. I've not watched the new stuff with Jodie Whittaker. I've got a friend who's like a massive Doctor Who nerd, and he was crying pretty much. Just because they did like a lot of retconning shit and that kind of thing, and they just sort of messed up the character. I wanted to have a good female Doctor Who. That would have been amazing. But nah. It just made it really fan servicey and just ugh. That's from what I understand. Would you ever do more videos on the engines of Thomas and their real life counterparts and how successful those engines were? If you paid me some money, I would. Nah. Don't you pull that real Doctor Who because it ends at Capaldi. Don't pull that. It's not real because of that. No, it's real. That's just a pill you're going to have to swallow. That's how it is. That's canon now. Whether you like it or not. I don't like the show. You don't have to like the show. But saying it's not real Doctor Who, no, it is. That's just, unfortunately, how it is. It's like saying, you know, the new Thomas the Tank stuff isn't real Thomas the Tank. We get it. It's not good, but that's it. That's just how it is. Tennant is back. I know. That's going to be very interesting. Love your vids. I love my videos too, Sir Duke95. Also, be careful on the track here. There's a sharp, jagged bit somewhere. I live in Spain without the... You certainly do, buddy. You certainly do. Oh no! We lost him! Man down! Man down! Pin the brakes! Pin the brakes! Man down! We got a man down! Slow down for God's sake! All the same, have a Merry Christmas to you too. Can you use your tongue as a lie detector? I don't know how I'd do that, but stop, we're gonna crash. Full reverse. Bail. we derailed more ads. Oh Lord, this is just... We're not even coupled up. What are you doing, you madman? We're not even coupled to anything. Okay. And now we couple. Now we go. 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 What are you waiting for? Go. Licking sweat works as a lie detector. You can indeed taste if someone's a liar, Giorno Giovanna. What are we doing with our lives? The best thing we possibly ever could do on Christmas Eve. I keep forgetting that it's Christmas Eve. Oh, another crash. Get out of the way. Thank you. By the way, happy holidays. I live in Spain. I live in Spain without the P. What is that? Oh, there's... Oh, phew, I thought there was just going to be a tree in the middle of the track. Are you using the plugin Railroads Online Extended? It shows you a map of the track you lay. No, I've never used that. Oh my... Chaps, we've done it. We've done it. We have delivered wood. We did the impossible, chaps, and we got wood. It only took us about an hour and a half. We successfully delivered a log. Oh. I ask if everyone can, if it's possible, if you have a Betsy, everyone bring your engines to the logging, to the sawmill. We just dump them all on the ice. I just feel like that would be a nice... I feel like that would be like a nice thumbnail. If I ever decide to edit this. So everyone, I know you're all listening, get to the sawmill. Slow down. Slow down. For God's sake. How many times are we going to keep doing this? Like, no. This is how they fall off the rails with... No. Oh, there goes Nut. Nut's gonna... Don't do it, Nut. Don't do it. Okay. Oh, no. Never mind. Potatoes pushing Nut off the rails. Are you willing to do a video on how badly Austria-Hungary's railroads were screwed up during World War One? They were probably messed up bad. I'll look into it. I live in Spain without the P or the A. Going to church is epic. Praise the Lord. Folks, I just wanted a nice little thumbnail of all the engines on the ice. And yet here you all are, just dumping them into the bedding of this turntable well. Is this so wrong? Okay, everyone, Please, everyone, if you can, just come to the sawmill. Just hit M and teleport here for... Oh, Lord. I don't think I've ever been a part. I don't think I've ever caused such a mess in my life. As I'm just looking out here and I'm just seeing... Right, is this track... Okay, this track's still good. Everyone just... There, if you have a... You got a Betsy just there, put it... just put it on that. How did you do... It's not even on the rails. ToT. Yeah, me too, buddy. Me too. Right, everyone, get your Betsies. We're putting thought on... Thoughts going on here. No. This is not what I wanted to do. If you can set them all facing towards the slide, that would be preferable. Oh. You see, now you're getting the right idea. This is looking nice. Oh no. Oh no. No, don't tell me the stream's dead. Error, YouTube is not receiving enough video. What's going on? Oh no. Oh. Refresh the stream. Oh. Are we back? We're back. Okay, I have no idea what happened there, but that was frightening. Actually, this is the much better thumbnail position. Get in frame, boys. I just can't get over this. Oh, let me just park nut real quick. If I... Has this thing got no steam in it? Okay, who let nut run out of steam? This is fantastic. What's the button to screenshot this? Nut ran out of nut juice. F12. There we are. Here we go. And so what? Right, everyone get in front of your engines. Big group picture. Everyone smile. Get out, just get out of the cab. Stop tooting the whistle and just stand in front of the engine. You want to be in the picture or not? Do you want to say, hey, you go to women at a bar and say, hey, babe, guess what? I was in a live stream once with this Train Fact YouTube guy. Oh. Oh, that's brilliant. Oh, that's brilliant. Right, face forwards on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. There we are. Looking handsome, lads. Looking very handsome. Ah. The memories this is going to make. Well, the view count's dying, and I need to eat some food. This has been going on for over 3 hours. I'd say this was time well spent. Maybe I'll do Choo Charles at some point in the future. I'll love to do another live stream. Maybe New Year's? That sound good with you guys? Oh, you've got a question, Mr. Toy. By memories, you mean PTSD. Will you ever do a video on Penn Central? I might. Like I said, I usually do videos on just generally sort of interesting subjects. I'm not to dismiss it as interesting, but just sort of the kind of thing that if you're not into trains, you look at and think, oh, that's fun. Do you like tugboats? You know, for their size, they are the most powerful craft afloat, which is interesting. Favourite movie in general? Can't really pin that down, but I like a good variety. Favourite JoJo stand? Can't go wrong with Hey Ya. Alright, chaps. I'd say, and ladies, not to forget the ladies and others in the audience. But I think I'll say... Hold on a second. What? How did I not notice this one before? How did I... Who bought Uwu Express? Be honest. Before I end this stream, I need to know who committed this atrocity against man. Who did this? I know you bought... Was this you, Mr. Toy? Did you buy it? I bought Uwu Express, Jake Spencer. Your train of thought has left. Well, there's only one real thing I can say in regards to this, and that's there we are. Good riddance. Oh, and away they go. Well, thanks, I guess. Do let me know real quick. You know what, before we end this, I'll just make a quick poll. In fact, sod the poll. Do we want another one of these live streams on New Year's where I play Choo Choo Charles? Would you like to see that? Because if it's anything like this... 69 viewers, nice. Very yes, do it, yes, yes. I'm not hearing a no. So, oh lord. Penn Central Man says yes. It's looking like I'm playing Choo Choo Charles this New Year's then. Oh, Lord above, this has certainly been something. So I guess I'll see you all for New Year's at Choo Choo Charles, folks. Let me just hit the add button real quick. There we go. Give all you people who thirst too much for adverts your fill. Truly one of the streams of all time. The most stream of all time. The most trained stream of all time, perhaps. So, oh, where are we going? Oh, well, we're going to die. I see no better place to end this, so, so long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, good night. This is terrible. This is just terrible. I don't even know why I'm saving this. This is just...